Yo, what's up? My name is John Bivens. On September 25th, 2016, Scott Van Pike said Arnold Palmer is one of the most inspirational and most talented golf players to ever lived. He is truly the king of golf. He said this on ESPN Network at about 9 p.m. September 25th, 2016, last Sunday. I say this because today we'll be talking about the king of golf, Arnold Palmer. Just some background information for you. He was born on September 10th, 1929, and he died September 25th, 2016. He attended and played golf at Wake Forest University, and he turned pro in 1954. He is just some stuff about him. He was a golf legend, highly successful business executive, advertising spokesperson, a talented pilot, a skilled course creator, and one of fans' all-time favorites. Arnold Palmer is known as the king of golf, as I said. Just some background information, or just some accolades and things he has in his career. He had played in 734 events, and he had 62 PGA Tour wins. He came in second place at the PGA Championship 3 times, Masters Championship 4 times, USA Open once, Open Championship twice. He has an award named after him for the player who wins the most money during the PGA Tour season. He was inducted into the Golf Hall of Fame in 1974. He's the PGA Tour leading money winner 4 times, 2-time Player of the Year, 4-time Vardon Trophy, 1-time Sportsman Trophy, a Bob Jones Award, Old Tom Morris Award, PGA Lifetime Achievement Award, Payne Stewart Award, Presidential Medal of Freedom, and a Congressional Gold Member. So he's going a lot of events. And as you can see on this graph, it is the fourth. The green ones are the green ones, as you can see on the graph, is from the Masters. The 2 blue ones are the Open Championship, and the red one is the U.S. Championship. The next one over is 54-hole lead. It shows where he was after 54 holes, which would be after day 3. Such as in 58 in the Masters tournament, he was tied for the league. In 1960s at U.S. Open, he had a 7-shot deficit. The next one over says the winning score, such as in the 1960 Masters, he shot a 282 to win. The next one over shows the margin of victory, such as in 1962 Open Championship, he won by 6 strokes. And then the last column is who the second and third place was, such as in 1960 and in 64, Jack Nicklaus came in second. So on the next, all right. So also, besides just playing in the PGA Tour Championship, he also went and tried playing the Senior Tour. And so with the senior things, he won 10 major senior events, and he went 2-1 in the Senior PGA Tour playoffs. This chart shows his top 5 wins. The purple is the PGA Senior Championship event. The yellow is Senior Playoffs Championship, and the orange is the U.S. Senior Open. The next one over again is his winning score, such as a 289 at the PGA Senior Championship. The next one is their margin, again. In 80 and 81, he won in the playoffs. And then again, the last one is the runners-up. Arnold Palmer was a highly successful businessman. Arnold Palmer, he owned many courses, and his most famous one would be Bay Hill Golf Club in Links. And this course, when he bought it, he said from the beginning, part of their profits will always go to the Golf Channel, to keep the Golf Channel running, because he felt it was important to have the public informed and can always have a place to go to watch golf. And so, since he brought in money for the Golf Channel, they made him an advisee for the channel. So, still until Sunday, he was an advisee for the Golf Channel. He also owned his own company called Arnold Palmer Design Company, where he built over 100 courses across the globe, from Japan to Europe to the United States, all over the place. And I got this information from the Arnold Palmer website. Arnold Palmer, as I mentioned earlier, was a skilled pilot. He admitted when he was a boy he was afraid of flying, and so that pursued him and motivated him to get his flying license, which he did when he became successful and had money, and then bought his own plane. And later in his career, it was not unlikely, it was oftentimes he would show up at the golf course by flying his own plane to an airport and then getting drove to the course. He would fly himself to his tournaments. It's pretty impressive. He flew for over 55 years, and his last recorded flight was January 31st of 2011. His hometown in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, has an airport named after him called the Arnold Palmer International Airport. And outside of it is a statue of him holding a golf club like this, and so that's his airport. Arnold left behind a great legacy. According to Gary Johnson in Golf Digest, published April 12th, 2000, he was ranked among the 6 top golfers of all time. And that's again in this article and up to 2000, the year 2000. Gary Johnson went on to say in this event that Arnold Palmer made over $1 billion, $1,861,857 on the golf course, and over $30 million off the golf course. And then, if you've watched the Masters, you've noticed that 3 old guys always kick off the Masters tournament. Since 2007, Arnold Palmer has been doing this. He will take a swing and hit a golf ball before it, so to start off the Masters tournament. In 2010, Jack Nicklaus joined him. In 2012, some Chinese guy joined him. So all 3 of them do it today. This was the first year that he hasn't done it by himself, or that he hasn't been able to swing, but he was still there. Arnold Palmer was and is today one of the fans' favorite players. These 2 are just different fans approaching him during it. That's what the pictures are. And some side notes about why he's one of the fans' favorite. In America, there's 15 roads named after him. In 1960, so he was about to play this golf tournament, and he ordered a drink. He went to the bar, and before he played, he's like, "Hey, I don't want any alcohol. I just want sweet tea and lemonade mixed." And so when he drank it all, went and played, and then a woman said, "Hey, can I have one of them Palmer drinks?" And since then, it's just known as Arnold Palmer. And I have a case up in the back. If anyone would like it, they can have some. It became mass-produced in 2001, and Arizona handles it as distribution. Arnold Palmer was a successful man and will and always be one of the all-time greats in golf. Thank you. There's my sites.